Okay, let's see if anyone joins us today. Okay, take the chat out. Okay. Well, let's see if we can hack this together. Coding, shotgun, music app, log, status, okay. Native run iOS. And we will see. Let's see if any SoundCloud things work without an API key. And it would be great if we can the idea is we check, we see if we can get SoundCloud working, and we try to, why is this going so slowly? And we try to, I guess, save the Flickr images so we're not making as many requests all the time. Okay. Cool. Any participants? No. Okay. So we have this. Doesn't make sense. I guess it would be nicer if that kind of scrolled away, but that's beside the point for now. Let's see. Let's try to get SoundCloud working. Okay, this is not good. Okay, let's see. That SoundCloud React player looks promising. SoundCloud audio. Okay. Okay. This uses it does need my client ID, which I don't have. Okay. This can play a bunch of things, but it's not exactly what we need. Oh, that's not going to be great. Okay. Let's see, does my SoundCloud account have a thing yet? No. Developers. My apps. Nope. Let's see if they have already sent me maybe something, but probably they haven't. No. Oh well. Let's see, how does SoundCloud perform searches? Maybe we can still hack this together. So media, no. Genres. So these are our play buttons. Rather, that's the genre stuff from here. Let's see, so maybe if I can perform a search, I'll be able to figure out what SoundCloud does and then hack it together. Maybe. Let's see. EDM. Wow. That was way too many requests. Okay, let's no. How do I make this go? Ah, there we go. Okay. Ah, interesting. Okay. So, queries. Ah, interesting. We can fake it with their client ID. Okay. Copy link address. Okay, so now if we do what's the difference here? Oh, okay. UI tweak. So we do npm, or rather React Native install SoundCloud. Yeah. So what I'm doing is the music app, or a music app, and the idea is that we want to list a bunch of genres and then be able to click on them and get a random stream from SoundCloud. I think I'm gonna make it in like 2 parts. So the first part hopefully is gonna at least play something, and then in the second part I'm gonna deal with the whole background music and integration with the iOS music stuff and all of those, because I don't think I can figure that out right now. And hopefully I can use reverse engineering the SoundCloud API to get their API key, because the process to get my own API key takes a really long time. I submitted like a Google form yesterday, so that's not gonna be resolved anytime soon. Okay, so I installed SoundCloud. Okay, so we have SoundCloud. Now we have to... what do we have to do? SoundCloud SDK. Let's just try making a random request for a search. Where's the search? Come on, I know the JavaScript SDK has a search. Examples. API guide, search, there we go. JavaScript. Okay. So I'm hoping that the client ID from here is going to work. And I don't need an actual user, because every request we're doing is unauthenticated. We only need search and streaming, and we don't need access to a user's saved stuff. So technically we only need the API key. Source index. Okay, now let's try the first thing here is going to be import SoundCloud from SoundCloud. Let's see if that works. Debug remote.js. Most of SoundCloud is free songs, or, well, it's like creative. You have to say you're streaming from SoundCloud, and you have to say who you're streaming from, but then it's almost everything's allowed, especially because this is not a what's it called, it's not a commercial app. Great. The SoundCloud JavaScript SDK assumes that it is running in a browser. Great. Let's see if they have any sort of thing that can work without a browser. Yeah, the problem with Spotify and iTunes is that, well, Spotify at least, is that it lets you search songs and it lets you do a bunch of really cool things, but it won't let you play. Okay, so SDK.js, and oh, that was a dumb idea. Okay. Now what can we do? Document is not defined, and that causes all sorts of problems. SoundCloud node API. Node SoundCloud. And SoundCloud node and SoundCloud API. Perfect. Let's see which of these is the most advanced. 009. That's not going to be a great. No. Let's not do that. 001. Nope. 0010. From 2 years ago. Oh god. 006. What? So it doesn't look like there are any good node libraries for SoundCloud. That's a problem. Okay, it looks like we might have to make our own requests. Excellent. Should be API wrappers. JavaScript SDK. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, let's see what happens if we make this exact same request, but manually. Okay. So, we do fetch, take that, and then response console. Oh, you can't see this, can you? Now you might be able to see what I'm typing. Okay. That worked. So what we can do is we can return response.json and then JSON and console log the JSON. Excellent. That works. Perfect. So we get highlights. Oh, okay. So this is just for... It's not the right request. It's not the search request. Let's look again. So search queries, media, conversations. No. Okay, so this only gives us suggestions. Like, see, we get this stuff for here, but we don't get the actual search results. So how do I get the search results? HTTP API guide. Let's see. Search. We do /tracks with a query. Okay. In CO2 we can specify the license for the music we want to find. So it makes sense that we could... Oh, let's try not doing that at first. Okay. So here, if we look at queries EDM, and instead of search/queries, instead of search/queries, we're gonna do /search/tracks. Okay, so query search/tracks, client ID, linked partitioning, whatever that means. Okay, excellent. Okay, now we got music. That's perfect. Oh, and we have the download URL. Nice. Okay, let's see, what is this song that we found? Can I play it straight here? No? Okay. Permalink. Let's see what we found. Okay. Okay, perfect. So we know how to find songs. So what we can do now is I'm gonna need a Redux something now, won't I? Yeah. Okay. Let's take SoundCloud, the SDK out. Check out dot. Perfect. Now I can take this out, and we are going to initiate Redux stuff, so that we're gonna have a global action that we can say now something is playing, and when something is playing we can do stuff with it. Yes, okay, let's try. React Native install Redux. Oh, music. Redux, React Native, install Redux. Tank, I know I'm gonna need that. Now, I'm gonna check my older, no, not chat in Slack. My older Slack article to see if I actually know how to use Redux in this stuff. Let's see. Okay. Redux, and then React Native install React Redux. Redux logger is also that does seem useful. Okay. Now let's see. Now I need touch reducer.js reducers. No, we're just gonna need one. Let's go with one for now. And source actions.js. What else do we need? We need a reducer, we need actions, and we need a store, I think. It's gonna be actually quicker if I check my old repository. Shout in school. Oh, I should add a readme here. And music app, no, not music app. I know the chat app had Redux. Yes. Okay. So we have actions, reducers, and we don't need. We're not gonna. We'll see about containers. Okay. So the reason we're going with Redux is because we need to be able to globally know that something is playing. So now we're gonna wire everything up so that when you click on a genre, the app knows, oh, I'm playing music now. Okay. Okay, let's install Redux logger as well. React native install Redux logger. And then we go into here, and here we're gonna create the store. Let's see. Import create store and apply middleware from Redux. And we're gonna import provider and connect from React Redux and import Tunk middleware from Redux Tunk. And let's import create logger from Redux logger. Okay. And then we have radio. I should move this somewhere else. We'll see. Okay. Const store is create store from the root reducer, which comes from reducer. Import root reducer from /reducer root reducer and apply middleware. We're gonna take Tunk middleware and a create logger. So that's the store. Then in app, which extends component. I don't know how to call connect on this stuff. Oh, okay. Let's do it like this. Const, it's called app UI is connect blah, takes state and doesn't return, doesn't do anything with state. Okay, and then pop, don't need anything, but we just return the screen. Okay. And then add class app extends component, and it renders a provider that takes a store, well, our store, and renders app UI. Okay, let's see if that still works. expected the reducer to be a function, obviously. So let's create our root reducer. Reducers, index.js. So import okay, and then we do const root reducer equals combine reducers, and what's gonna be our main reducer? What's the main reducer going to be called? Just music? Let's see. Okay. We can actually just call it a reducer. So state takes initial state and an action, and switch action dot type. We by default return state. Export default root reducer. Excellent. Initial state is not defined. Okay. So initial state is going to be, we can take this genres thing from here. Where is it? Okay. Let's name becomes just name. Oh, actually I can do it this way. Name. Perfect. That's gonna be our initial state. Now let's see if that works. Map state to props in connect component must return a plain object. Okay. So we genres. Yeah, let's say that needs the thing. So we say we take genres. How does that work? Okay. So genres is state.genres, and here we can then do genres. What? Oh. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Who is getting a ref? Styled spinner? What? Okay, no idea what's wrong there. But okay, let's see. Add source. Basic Redux wiring. Let's see who's talking to me. Okay. Cool. Wow. Okay, now we have this thing. Now let's see, on tap we have to trigger an action. Alright, we can leave the genre stuff, like fetching the, we can leave fetching the album art or the genre art in the, like, to use local state, because it's not doing anything in particular. I mean, there's no need to use Redux for that. It's simple enough as it is. Yeah. So this is our hacked together Flickr API or Flickr SDK that's hacked together. So we need to import play genre from play genre from /actions, yeah, and we add it. So export export const play genre equals a function of some sort. Now let's see, I'm gonna have to connect this, won't I? Let's see. A login button is a container. Yeah. Okay. So that's funny now. Oh, okay. I know how what to do. Now, where's the touchable opacity? Oh, it's down here. I know what to do. Okay. We're gonna have a const genre button, yeah, which connects. And what's the state gonna be? Where do I have an example with a dispatch method? Ah, okay. I get it. Okay. So state is going to return just nothing really for now. And we're gonna do dispatch. And it returns this. Okay. Here, and it gets a genre as well. Genre. So genre and dispatch, and we have to import what's it called, connect from Redux. No, Redux React. React Redux. Right? Yeah. So we get connect. This still works. Except now, what I can do is on touch. Is it? Let's see. Touchable opacity. Components. Touchable opacity. Okay, touchable opacity. I think it's on press. Okay. On press, we dispatch. What's it called? Play genre with a genre. Play genre with genre. Okay. So now here we do this. We get the genre with a name and let's keep passing around the genre as it is. Genre, and we say type is play genre with genre being genre. Okay, now we should be able to see some output here. Perfect. So we get an action with type play genre and a genre. Excellent. Okay. Now let's see. Can we make this whole thing a bit easier to use? Yes, we can do import Flickr from Flickr helper.js. Yeah, Flickr helper. Export default const. That. Okay, that works. What else can we clean up? Yeah. Okay, we can move genre button and genre art, or at least genre art can be moved, I think. Yeah. It's not very reusable, but at least we can move it out of the way. Right, so that we have smaller files. That's usually useful. default. And here we import component from React. Anything else? Oh, and we need to import, let's see, import Flickr from /Flickr helper, and we need to import card image subtitle spinner from ShoutMUI. Okay, and here instead of this we import genre art from genre art. Excellent. So we have some code cleanup. That source code detect genre tap and code cleanup. Okay, so now that we have genre tab, now let me remember how thunks work. Excellent. They return a function. So play genre is going to be a function that returns a function with dispatch. In the end returns stuff. And should we alright. So play genre is going to dispatch playing and genre. So we're going to have export const playing equals playing genre, playing genre, genre, where okay. So each genre is now going to have an ID because that's gonna make things a bit easier. So ID is the index and then we have a name. Okay, and playing is gonna be false. Current genre, actually we can just put it in playing. So here we have case playing genre. We return object assign this state and playing becomes action.genre. Right? I think so. Let's see. Will this work? Unexpected token in actions. Excellent. Where? Okay. So now if I click this, nothing happens. Perfect. I wish I knew what the error is about. but let's see. How is it doing that here? Yeah, you just immediately dispatch something and then you do stuff. Okay. So let's see. Are we detecting the tap? Hi. Is the tap actually happening? Okay, the tap is happening. Is play genre being... Does it do the thing? Oh. Motherfucker. Okay. Now it's gonna actually throw the correct action. Excellent. Cool. And then we get genres and playing is an object. Yes. Okay. So something is wrong with our spinner. Let's see, what if we remove the spinner? Will that remove the annoying thing? It did. Okay. What if we remove the style stuff? That also works. Nope, that doesn't work. Okay. We can do it this way. No need for a spinner. Right? Yeah. Yeah, that works. $60 is not enough. Let's see, how big are these things? Show inspector. It's 85. Alright, perfect. So hide inspector. Excellent. Show inspector. Okay. Now. Here, when we're rendering this, state.playing, so we're gonna know which okay, currently playing. That's gonna be better. So you go to the reducer. Currently playing is gonna be null. Currently playing. The concert last night was really amazing. It was Me First and the Gimme Gimmes are one of those fun bands where they don't take themselves seriously, they don't take the band seriously, and what you end up with is just a giant party where everyone's having fun. So it was really great. I like that. I think the whole having fun part stems from the fact that they're a cover artist, so they don't have to pretend like they're making this super important kind of music or that they're being insanely creative or anything like that. They just have to create a fun atmosphere and have a lot of fun with the audience. was I? Oh, so genre art. Currently playing, and we say playing is my parrot is asleep, man. It's like 11 p.m. here, so the bird is in his special sleep cage and he sleeps. If currently playing.id is the same as genre.id, I should have picked a much shorter thing. Cannot read ID of null. Wow. Okay. ID is gonna be null. Name is gonna be null. Okay. Perfect. So let's see. Genre art. This tells us if it is currently playing. What should the playing thing look like? Okay, genre art needs to be a much simpler kind of thing. Let's do it this way. So here we have the view, and then genre art is just gonna be in here. And that's gonna make it easier for me to make this shit flexible. Because now genre art, all it has to do, okay, we have the card, we don't need the image anymore. So genre art here just needs an image, and this is genre.name. Then inside genre art we return, if we have a URI, we return the image. Otherwise we return, otherwise we return a view that has padding. Let's see if that works. View is not defined. Okay, view, and we actually do return if the URI is there. Return image. Otherwise we return an empty view. Let's see if this works as an approach. Okay, perfect. That worked. Okay, we've simplified genre art, extracted it out. Now, in here, we need to make a decision. If currently playing.id is the same as genre.id, then we render playing with a name. Let's just call it playing. Otherwise, we return genre art. Okay. Now we need import playing from playing. Let's make that. Okay, so our playing component needs to show something is currently playing. The reason it's not genre art is because I want it to start showing the image art of whatever SoundCloud URL we get. But first we're gonna use this to hack around and see if we can convince SoundCloud to give us search results. Oh, wait, what was I doing? Right, playing. Const export default playing is a. I'm pretty sure it's gonna need to be connected. So import connect from React Redux. Connect gets a state function, returns nothing for now, and then and for now it can just return some text. Import text from Shouten UI, and we can do text play. Okay, so let's see. Unexpected token. Import React from React. Now okay, do I need this? Cool, don't need that. So now if I click on this, interesting, you can't destructure an empty object. Huh. Sweet. Okay, that works. Now we can press on these things and it triggers a thingy and tells us that that genre is playing. Okay. Source. What did we? Wiring to play one genre at a time, right? Yeah, that's what we did. Okay, now let's try to make actual SoundCloud search requests. So we go in our action here, and then let's see. Let's import SoundCloud helper. Import SoundCloud helper. Import search. Search sc from just search from / SoundCloud lowercase SoundCloud helper. Okay, let's see, it's gonna be similar to, so we're gonna do export const search equals, we look for we have a query, and we do fetch. We take this URL. We make a const sc key is, we're just taking the one from SoundCloud itself. Probably not the best idea, or not the best thing to do. I don't know. I don't think we need app version. Linked partitioning, I have no idea what that means. So here we put the query, and on client ID we put SC key. Then we have a limit of 10. Limit equals 10. Limit offset 0. Page equals 0. So page times limit is the offset. Fetch. Then how do you do? Yeah. Okay. So fetch. Then response to JSON. Then I hate this. Indentation. Have JSON. And I guess we can just return it. Oh, cool. Gives us the waveform URL as well. Perfect. So that, I think that's the thingy that shows what's happening with the song. Or rather, what the song looks like. So we are gonna copy the approach from here. Okay, we return a new, yes, new promise. Oh yeah, we don't need this return here, we can do this. I'm sure that makes it more readable, right? Yeah. Okay. JSON returns a new promise. Takes resolve and reject. Oh, and we have to return up on top as well. Return, resolve, reject. Oh, I think we can just do a resolve. Fine. We don't return that. So we resolve it with the JSON. Okay. Now in actions, here I can do search for genre.name. Then what do we do then? Found songs. Yeah. Then dispatch found songs. Yeah. Okay. Result. And we dispatch found songs result.collection. Yeah. Okay. Now we need a export const found songs equals songs, and we return type found songs with songs, and in the reducer we do case found songs, got songs, found songs, return object assign the state, and we add So I think it's gonna make sense that we don't keep going back to SoundCloud. So let's save them locally in the state. So we're gonna have songs, which is going to be an empty array at first. Yeah. Found songs for songs and genre. Okay. Songs genre, and then in the reducer we do songs our object assign. So this is where we should probably use a separate reducer for the songs, but I'm feeling lazy right now. So we take songs and we add genre.id becomes what's it called? Songs. Oh. Songs. Okay, let's see if that works. Not sure what's gonna happen, but we can try. Unexpected token on 33. Forgot a comma thingy. Flickr helper on line 7. Okay, so now if I click this, we're making a request to SoundCloud. Ooh, our promise got rejected. Interesting. No. It's just the genre is not defined. On reducer line 34, because it's action.genre.id. Let's try that again. Alternative rock. Bam, found songs. Sweet. Songs is not defined. Again, because this is action.songs. Okay, let's do it this way. Const songs and genre equals action. Then we can do it this way. Sweet. Okay. So we got the next state with songs. Excellent. And if I click this one, we should have songs merged. Perfect. That works. So fetching, what's it called? Fetching song list for genre. Okay. This is all looking like a terrible, terrible, dirty hack. I love it. Now, how do I actually play this? So I have a song. Oh, some of them don't have artwork. We have the download URL. Okay, let's see. What does this thing say for playing? Playing sounds. Streaming sounds. Okay. Player.play. Let's see. Okay, let's see. So, our first song is there a stream URL already here? Near. But we have this URL and we can do /stream. Let's see what happens. No? What if we do client ID equals, okay. Cool. Okay, we have something streaming. Now let's see. I guess the easiest way to hack this together would be to see if there is a React Native we can play this music. Okay, so we know how to stream something. Now we just need to find a player widget for React Native. I'm pretty sure something like that already exists. Let's see. React Native player, audio player. Perfect. Ooh, React Native audio streaming. Okay. This was the timeline I gave to myself to finish this app, but I think at this point we can extend it by another 30 minutes and hope for the best. React Native audio streaming. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Back to my music. Oh, excellent. And it does all the integration for us? Sweet. Oh god, no. So, it looks like we are about to embark on something terrible. Because I know for a fact that CocoaPods doesn't work with React Native. I've tried it before, never works. So what we can do is we can try the mostly automatic installation. Yeah, let's try that. Okay. React Native install React Native audio streaming. Because if this works, then our app is pretty much done at that point. I mean, I guess it could use, you need some polish and stuff, but you know, great progress. Okay, now I need to open Xcode. Open another project. We go to music app, iOS, music app. Okay, we don't need iPhone 7 Plus, iPhone 6 is good enough. Music app, and then it says to go to our folder. Folder music app node modules, and we find React Native audio streaming, iOS, and we have pods. iOS pods Xcode project. There we go. And we drag it into the libraries. And you can see my computer getting slow in real time. Drag this in. No. Come on, just go in. No, don't. Here. Cancel. Remove reference. Okay, let's try that again. Yes, file couldn't be opened. Don't give a shit. Libraries. Okay, save. And then we go to build phases for music app. And to link binary with libraries, we add lib streaming kit and audio, lib React Native audio streaming. And I know I have to do that for music app test as well, because otherwise stuff tends to not work. Okay, it already added. Perfect. So I save. I quit this, and I'm gonna quit this as well. Okay, and then we go to build settings. We have to make sure that that thing is added to header search. Where is it? Oh. build settings. Does anyone see header search paths? Okay. Okay. Oh wait, is it already there? Audio streaming iOS is added, and then we have to go save this, close it, quit Xcode. Music app, iOS, music app info plist. We have to add at the end. Perfect. Because we want that. Okay. Now npm start React Native run iOS. Let's see if that compiles. Build failed. Oh, it says it still works. Let's go back into Xcode. Let's try running it from here. And we'll see, hopefully it's gonna throw errors that we can figure out. Let's see. Please compile. Okay, let's see. Although it was already added, but okay, that's music app. We don't need it twice. Okay. And then build phases. Let's see. Leap streaming. Where is it? Okay. Leap streaming kit and streaming React Native audio streaming and okay, so we do have this pods Xcode project. Let's try that again. Build failed. More errors. Excellent. What? Okay. Let's see if anyone has reported this issue before. Installation broken. Perfect. Okay. I guess we tried the nuclear option again. npm install. Okay, this is gonna take a while, so I'm gonna go find some food. Okay, I am back. Let's see. We did have to link. Okay, now let's see, is this gonna build now? Well, this is funny. Even though the build is failing, the simulator is still running, and that is very confusing. Okay. What do I even need this for? Let's see. File not found. I think I broke something. Let's try cleaning and running the compile again. I'm hoping no, it doesn't work. Okay, let's go back. Okay. And battery died. Let's see. Why is there always a problem with React Native when you're installing fancy libraries? Never seems to work very well. Okay, great. So now it seems I am in a state where this just always fails. Oh, I know. Remove node modules and do npm install again, and that way we're gonna be on a clean slate before we started installing the audio streaming library. Why did my camera turn off? Oh, I see what's wrong. My camera thingy crashed. So I have this app that talks to the camera, and sometimes it crashes because it comes from a random GitHub repository that I found somewhere. There we go. Ah. Yeah, I would say React Native is pretty smooth, except when it comes to installing dependencies and in general installing libraries. And it seems like if like me, you run React Native init every couple of weeks, you will have a lot of really weird issues because the ecosystem is moving too fast for everyone to keep up to date. And that's really annoying. Like, you'll notice that right now, if you do React Native init today, it installs alpha version of React 16. I don't know why the alpha version is the default, but it is. And yeah, the whole build process, like, it seems kind of weird that every time something breaks, you're basically left with, let's try deleting node modules and reinstalling them and hoping for the best. Okay, let's see. Does the clean slate work? No, it doesn't. Wow. Cool. So now, even though I'm back to a clean slate, I still get build failed. Let's try with... No. Let's try with Xcode. I'm not actually sure what schemes are on Xcode. So how do I do this? Deleting and rebuilding of my schemes on Xcode. nice. It just doesn't exist anymore. Beautiful. What's the latest version of 4.3.4.3.4? I think. Mm-hmm. 4.43, how much? $43.3. Okay. Maybe there's a bug. Okay. Let's try React Native Link and open Xcode. So I go product, schemes, manage schemes. I should probably wait for this to finish. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I'm just gonna have to create a new React Native app and copy over the files. I can do that. Okay. Let's go product, scheme, manage schemes, and I think when you say the main one, you mean this one. Main project scheme, music app, yeah. And I click minus, delete. Okay, and then I go back to schemes and have auto create schemes now. And I do that. Okay. Close. Now, let's see, I go here. Okay, there we go. Up there, music app. And I click play, and we see. I think I did click auto create because, yeah, I'm pretty sure I clicked auto create, and if the stream is cutting off for you, it's probably at this point because my computer is being slow again. Okay, and I need to put my feet in something warm. Yep, building while streaming is not great for my CPU, especially because I have an old laptop that doesn't support GPU decoding or encoding or whatever with OBS. So it's even worse. I don't think that solved the problem. The problem is that I'm getting these errors, that files are not found and stuff, but everything still seems to work. So the problem now is that I can run my app, but if I add the audio streaming app or audio streaming library, I can't know if it's actually being compiled or not because of the compile errors. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to go the nuclear option. So, check out the dot, and we move music app to music app, and we make, when we do React Native init music app, and then I'm gonna have to downgrade React Native in that new music app and see stuff from there. And the reason I have to downgrade React Native is because the UI toolkit I'm using doesn't work with React Native 44 yet. And it is now way past the deadline I set to myself to finish this app, but I feel like we're really close and I want to get it done, and I want to get this done. Although it could make cutting off the article that's due tomorrow at this point, this could make a really good cliffhanger to make sure that people come back for the next article in 2 weeks. So what I'm gonna do instead is create the project from scratch and copy over my code files. That usually works. Okay, package JSON, we changed this to 4343. Okay. Now cd react native music app, and we remove node modules react native and do react native install and do npm install. Let's see. Okay, public static void domain. Cool. React Native link. Okay. Now, if I do React Native run iOS, it should say build complete, build successful, and run the default React Native app. Let's see. Okay, it's still building. Okay, this is so we'll know what to install. So I think the fact that this is taking so long is a really good sign right now, because it means it's actually building the code. And before I think it was using like some weird middle state. Let's see. But it does take a long time when it's doing this. Interesting. So this is one thing I don't understand about React Native. I created a new repository, but gave it the same name, and as a result, it's still trying to use the old code. I find this very confusing. Okay. Let's try that again. React Native init. Let's call it Music App 2. Yeah, Music App 2. That works. I don't think I have the old packager running, but good question. I wonder how I could find out. Let's force quit npm. Oh, no, that was dumb. Feck. So I don't think I was running an old thingy. I really don't like that this takes so long, but here we are. It would have been a lot faster if I stopped streaming though. But where's the fun in that? Oh cool, we're up to Alpha 6. Yesterday it was still installing Alpha 5. Okay. Music app 2. Now let's try React Native run iOS. And now it might work now it might actually run the new code. And again, we're gonna have to wait for the compile to happen. Okay. Let's see. Oh wow. It's getting late. I should get to writing this article instead of fucking around with the app itself. Cool. No dimension set for key window. Wow. That's amazing. So there is a packager running somewhere. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay, build succeeded, and we get the default app. Yes, yes. Come on, app. Load, come on. You can do it. Okay, great. Now we have to downgrade downgrade React Native, rmrf React Native, npm install, quit the packager. Okay, let's see if it works with that. Let's see. Oh man, this is so slow. Oh, because I'm again rebuilding React Native, I guess. Interesting. I am so confused right now. Because this has basically stopped working. Like it now always gives me a build failed error. Okay, let's try it. Removing node modules, and install. All I did was downgrade React Native to 0.43.3. Maybe it should be 43.0. Let's try that, might as well. I hate this part. Like, I've been dealing with this for like almost an hour now and have made absolutely zero progress on the actual app, which is not ideal. Okay, React Native link. No more monster. Okay, fingers crossed this works without a, like this gives us a build success. Okay. Motherfucker. What the hell is going on? Okay, fuck it. So it looks like whatever is going on is gonna keep going on, so we can switch back to the original project. Okay. Well. Documents, random coding, Shoutout, music app. Okay. Now let's make sure this works. Run iOS and we should be able to see the list of genres, and when we click on one of them it should what? It should load the list of songs for that genre. Oh, of course this is gonna take a while again. Let's see. Native audio. Okay. We're gonna try to, if this runs now, even if it throws errors, we're gonna try to do the React Native audio streaming thing again. Oh, now build succeeded. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So if we click on this, we get songs. Don't we? Oh, here we get songs. Okay. Okay. Excellent. Okay. So let's see. npm install React Native install React Native audio streaming. Okay. So we have music app, and we go into random coding, Sharm School, music app, node modules, React Native audio, where are you? React Native audio streaming, iOS, pods, and we drag pods into libraries. And then we go to music app, click build phases, plus, and we add React Native audio streaming and streaming kit. Okay, save, and then we go to build settings, check header search paths, and we see that source root React Native audio streaming iOS is there. Excellent. And we open the info plist and we add fuck it, we don't add there. We quit Xcode and then we open iOS music app plist, and in the end we add this stuff. Where is it? Quit this. Quit. And let's try moment of truth. Let's see if that worked. Okay, it's gonna take a while, apparently. Build failed, okay. Why did it fail? Something about duplicate symbols. Let's see what happens if we try to use it anyway. Okay. Let's try music app in source mid actions. Here where we get found songs. Oh, here. So this is just so that we can try if React Native audio streaming actually works. Okay, that worked. So we say const URL is result collection first one, and we said we take, where is it, the URI dot URI, and we add /stream. Now when I click this, it makes a request and returns a URL. Let's see if it's the right URL. It needs the, okay. Stream URL. Okay, go to SoundCloud helper, export const stream URL equals track URL, and it returns, well, it returns track URL slash stream. What? With the SC key. Let's see if that works better. So I have to click one, make a request, and I get the stream URL. Perfect. We get the URL. Now we can try if it actually works. Or, well, if the streaming thing works. We say React Native Audio streaming.play, our URL with show in iOS Media Center is true, and I guess show in Android notifications is also true. Now if this works, when I click one of these buttons I should get music. Let's try EDM. Doesn't work. Let's see, why do neither of those things exist? Oh. Okay, click alternative rock. Oh, so React Native audio streaming doesn't exist, but the player component does. Okay, that's weird. Let's try this. Okay. Let's see. Node modules, streaming, index.js. What does it export? It exports So I don't think this is gonna work actually. Let's see. So the React Native audio streaming import is returning an undefined, and that is a problem. So we set playing. Let's try. Song is going to be state songs of state dot currently playing dot ID, first one. So we get the song. Let's make sure it's the right song by let's render the song title. Yeah. Right, so because they're not loaded yet, and if it does exist, we're gonna say title is unknown. Let's see. Okay, great, so that works. Or rather, it's an empty object. Okay, now I'm gonna import stream URL, yeah, from SoundCloud helper, and we're gonna say this is stream URL of song.uri. Click. This changes, perfect. If song URI is defined, then return, otherwise it's null. And we're gonna try to load the player. Okay, so we say player URL equals this stuff. Now let's see if that works. Let's say this is just a view. Get status of undefined. Yep. Okay. This doesn't work. The installation did not go through. I'm gonna have to figure out the build steps and how to get them working. But I think we have enough for a step 1 of a music app for the article that's gonna be out tomorrow. Now I think I'm gonna go take a short nap before I write that, and that's it for the live coding today. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll be back in a couple of days with trying to figure this out. In the meantime, you'll get a nice tutorial on how to get this far.